do nothing. I took no trades this week. I did, yeah, there's nothing that I did when it come toward. Okay. All right. Welcome everyone. I mean, so what are you going to do now? You know, like, we've already moved so much. I was not expecting this sort of a move, to be honest. I wasn't expecting this move at all. You know, the way we pushed up. Like, I mean, I was expecting volume to come in, but I wasn't expecting volume to come in like the way it did. You know, I mean, it's just nuts. Look at this. We've moved 230 pips. Insane. Let's see over here. So microphone. Okay, let's fix this microphone. Apply. Okay. Done. Let's take a look at this chat. Good morning. I'm Prem Patel. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. When are we getting lucky in London session? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if we are getting lucky anymore because, yeah, because I guess we've already moved in London session. What a move. What a move we have had. Incredible. Incredible move. Let's see this 30. Boom. I got some tea here with me as well, green tea. You know, one thing Ramadan has done, it has just eliminated my need for caffeine. I haven't had caffeine in like 40 days. You know, no coffee. Maybe I had a cappuccino here and there, but like for the most part, no. So it's only been green tea, but man, look at this. Look at the way we are moving. So right now, if you are looking at the charts and you're looking to see where you can take a potential trade, there is none. There are basically no trades which you are taking at this point, because look at how much we've moved. I mean, this was the perfect impulse entry scenario right here on the 15-minute. Right here, perfect impulse entry scenario on the 30-minute actually. Wow, how crazy is this? I closed right over here, and then look how much we moved. We moved like 230 more pips. Wow, incredible impulse entry scenario. Incredible. Cannot get better than this. Just impossible to get better than this. You know, so right over here, you need to ask yourself, okay, can I take a trade now? No, you cannot take a sell, because no one knows whether we're going to push down or not. You cannot take a buy either. I think one thing I need to add to the description of this live stream is also the link to my look at that. The link to my Telegram. But man, look at that thing go. Look at that thing just move. Wow, just rocketing up, rock cocking solid all the way bullish. Like, what can you even expect from gold now? I mean, whatever you're looking at now is just done. You shouldn't have closed. Well, hey, look, why shouldn't I have closed? You know, look how much I made. I made $480. You know, this is like almost 100 pips I made, almost 100 pips. So then I'm starting to ask myself that, okay, if I've made 100 pips, you know, in one 30-minute candle, then what's the probability we may have a retracement? you know, but then look how it moved up. Just crazy. Crazy. I fucked up, have sell at 30.27. Wow. 30.27. Why? Why did you take a sell at 30.27? There was no indication for a sell. Why did you take a sell? Could you please break down the reason why you took the buy trade? Yeah, later on in the day, I will do a breakdown. It will be posted in the database on why I took the trade. So now, I think in the meantime, it's a good idea to kind of like, you know, show you guys that I'm doing a live stream here. Take a look at this live stream setup. I'm trying to do this vlog at the same time, and sometimes I just don't know what to say during these vlogs. I just don't know what to say during these vlogs. I am in the vlog. Really, you are? Now you are in the vlog. Let me zoom in here for you. Now you are in the vlog. Let's go. Was that trade content from MFU that you took? So this trade that I took earlier on, what was the profit over here? $487, right? This trade that I took, it was a mix of 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame. So it was a mix of all of that, you know, but so I'm going to do a breakdown. So when I'm going to do a breakdown, I'm going to include exactly what I was looking at, the 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame. It was kind of like a difficult trade. But if I wouldn't have taken this trade, then I would have taken this impulse entry as price broke above the high. I mean, that was just unreal. That was just unreal. So this is the start of my day, you know, from my car to office. Now I'm going to do this live stream, and after the live stream, I have some things to give out to people, so we'll do that, and then maybe get a haircut. Awesome. Yeah, that's it for this cut. Very difficult to do a vlog, you know, to be honest. What are thoughts if we can see a support structure formed at 30.55 because we have a clean range to the left? Yeah, I mean, if we create a support structure, then we do create a support structure, you know. Then we do create a support structure if we create a support structure. We'll have to wait now. At this point, I think we'll have to wait to see how price creates some sort of market structure. But the impulse entry you're talking, the bullish candle didn't broke above the resistance to the left. How could we take that? Well, you have to trust volume. That's how. Volume is the only thing that will push price beyond zones. I mean, this is something where you need to make a note of, that volume is the only thing that pushed price up. This is a perfect impulse entry. I mean, all you had to do was to take the risk. That's it. How many trades have you taken so far on this account? I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 trades. 17 trades. Press F10. Should I trust you? What F10? What does F10 does anyway? What does F10 does on MT5? Let me research this. Why am I using yahoo.com? Remove this bullshit yahoo.com. What does F10 does on MT5? Quotes window. Okay, perfect. I trust Google more than I trust you. All right, what is this? What are we looking at? Quotes. Huh? What is this? Spread? Where is the spread? Yeah, right here is the spread. Gold spread 1.2 on Dominion Markets, 1.2 pip spread on gold. You can see the spread right over here, buddy. Can you explain how to take an impulse entry when the minimums of the candle are broken, when the next candle closes within the range? Let's take a look at this chart. Break this. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by minimum or maximum. That's the first time I'm hearing that. But this is not an impulse entry. The impulse entry scenarios are very straightforward, that the candle bodies have to be small and the wick has to be big. So this is not an impulse entry scenario. Yeah, I don't even know what you mean by minimum. Go with the MT5. Go with the MT5 account. The commissions are lower and the execution is faster. Is there an affiliate link for MFU? Yes, you need to contact Chris for that. Wow, look at that rejection. Also, guys, one thing also you can do is you can take a look at the spreads on the Dominion Markets website. You go to dominionmarkets.com and right over here you can look at the spreads. These are live spreads that we have. Look at gold, 1.1 pip spread, Euro USD 0.1. Scroll down. Look at all these spreads over here. USDJPY, indices, cryptos, shares. We have, like a lot of different. So these are all live spreads that you see. And live prices here as well on dominionmarkets.com. Okay, let's see here. The standard or ECN has higher spread? Standard has a higher spread. MagicKeys mail support said they will ship a new one. It has been 6 days. They have not. Okay, send an email with subject urgent. Just opened an MT5 account. Oh, nice. MT5 account. Make sure you also get the simulator when you open up the account. All right. Just waiting over here now. Now, if I'm going to take a sell, the only thing I want to take a look at, if I do take a sell, I want to see if we can retrace, create support, break support, and then push down. I want price to create support and break support. Okay, UFG Labs, I am sending your email address to our team right now. No problem. What are your views on 15 to 20 pip stop loss now? No, there's no such thing as a 15 to 20 pip stop loss now. You just have to lower your lot size, or you need to embrace the risk. You need to embrace the risk. To be honest, I'm going to be honest here with you guys. For me, it has been easier to hold trades longer on a smaller account. It has been easier for me to hold trades on a smaller account. My risk on this trade was like $300 some dollars, $300, $400. Are our CFD trades executed in real market? If yes, are they physically bought, sold by liquidity providers? Hey, listen, what liquidity providers do, that doesn't concern me. What the liquidity providers do, that doesn't concern me. Because you have to look at it this way. The question you are asking, Maverick, the answer to this question does not concern you. It doesn't. The answer to this question doesn't even concern me. I own 2 platforms in the foreign exchange market, a broker and a prop firm. And the answer doesn't concern me what the fuck liquidity providers do. Because liquidity providers, they get the liquidity from the bank. And if the liquidity providers ask the bank, hey, Mr. Bank, are you physically buying and selling these things and the bank's going to say, yo, listen, liquidity provider, why don't you just shut the fuck up and do what you're supposed to do, send liquidity to the brokers. And if I go to the liquidity provider and say, hey man, like, are you physically buying and selling things? The liquidity provider would turn around and say, hey, Mr. Broker, why don't you just shut the fuck up and give the pricing to your clients? And the client asks me, hey, broker, are you like physically buying and selling whatever? Of course, I cannot tell my clients to shut the fuck up. I'll tell my clients, my friend, What the liquidity providers do, that doesn't concern me. You know? So we are at the bottom of the hierarchy. We're really at the bottom of the hierarchy. You know, we don't know what the hell's going on up over there. We don't know what the hell's going on in, like, you know, at the institution level, at the hedge fund level. We don't know that. Only the people who follow the smart money concepts, okay? People who follow the smart money concepts and the people who follow these interesting whatever methods, only they know somehow what's happening at the institutional level. These magic liquidity zones, these magic liquidity grabs and stop out, only they know what's happening. We don't know that. We are just retards trading price action and making money consistently. But these smart money guys, they only post when they win. That's it. They never post when they lose. They always win 110%. They always win all the time because they trade these fair value gaps and all these liquidity zones and this rocket science in trading. That's it. That's it. Does Dominion Funding use MT5? Very soon we will have MT5. So now you understand why we don't really care if the liquidity providers are physically buying and selling. Like who? Like we don't know. Is Dominion Market A book or B book? Doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter whether a brokerage is A book or B book. And let me tell you this: no broker is 100% A book. Whenever someone says a certain brokerage is 100% A book, they are lying to you. There's no such thing as a complete A book broker. I've been in the industry for 4 years and I know much more than I knew back then. Most of them, they run hybrid models or they run a full B book. A full B book is where you have problems with your trades, slippage and delays and all this and this and this and that. But you know, at the same time, I tell people this: just focus on winning a trade. And look to see if your trades are executed at the right time or not. If your trades are executed at the right time or not. I have 15,000 and my last 10 days return is 15%. The last 10 days, your return is 15%. Why do you want to increase that? You made $1,500 in 10 days. Who do you know who makes $1,500 in 10 days? Oh, you made $2,300. So who do you know who makes $2,300 in 10 days? If you can count 5 people who you know in your life, face to face, who makes $2,300 in 10 days, then you should look at how to make more money. Your dad. Oh, okay, then. I mean, you're still doing good. Withdraw $1,000, man. You are the only broker I trust and recommend to everyone starting out. Thank you, Anas. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. How much one-time payment for your MT5 simulator? MT5 simulator is free. Like well, for 1 month. If you open a MT5 account on Dominion Markets, you get the MT5 simulator for free for 1 month. And we're waiting for the candle to close now in 5 minutes. And let me show you what I'm trying to do. Oh, I don't even have the latest files installed over here. You know, but you can basically what you can do is you can simulate NFP. You can simulate NFP on the MT5 simulator. NFP can be simulated easily. How to do that? Man, it's so easy. Is there any solution for this? Let's take a look at this chart. This is impulse entry activated. My stop loss too big, around 40 pips. Yeah, if you think your stop loss is too big, then maybe lower your risk. Then maybe lower your risk if you think your stop loss is too big. Maybe it's then a good idea to lower your risk. Can Dominion Funding use a copy trade? No. There are a lot of bad actors which we have to eliminate. So you cannot use copy trade. I have made MT5 account, but my spreads are still you may have opened a standard account. You need to open an ECN account. Open an ECN account. You may have opened a standard account, buddy. No trade is a winning trade. That's true. Every trade is a learning lesson. Should I increase fund or buy a funded account? Man, you should just continue what you're doing. There's no reason to go to a funded account if you're making $2,000 fucking dollars in 10 days. You don't need to go to a funded account. You should just withdraw some money, pay some of your bills with that, and then continue on what you're doing. And very soon, in 10 days, instead of making 2,300, you may be making 5K. You have no bills, but then go get you some bills. You're 13. You're probably lying to me now. Are you going to take another trade in his live right now or not? Well, if there's an opportunity, then sure, for sure. But what I'm looking to see if we can create some sort of a support. Because if we look right over here, look, we're coming up to a rejection level. All this area, let me remove my ugly face over here. So all this area to the left-hand side, this is a rejection level over here to the left-hand side. It's a rejection level. So we have to wait what sort of a market structure we create. We have to wait to see what sort of a market structure we create, and that's all what we have to wait for. I mean, maybe that's going to be on the 15-minute, maybe that's going to be on the 30-minute. But personally, I want to wait to see what happens, Realistically, I want to see something like this happen. Oh, nice. You're 13. Awesome. Unlimited leverage? No. I want to see something maybe a support formed somewhere over here or whatever. And then I want a candle to break support, break and close below support. Once we do that, then I think we can continue to push down. That's what I want. A support to form, break support, and move down. Correct this move. Maybe that's going to happen in New York session, but who knows? But that's what I'm expecting something to happen. So I'm basically just waiting over here now. So right now we're just waiting. Thank you, brother, for the kind words. Team Raja Banks, check more on my boss. Thank you. Kind words, very kind words. Thank you. Okay, / pages. Ba, 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 ba. Started $150 ECN account, made 40%. Thank you, Raja. MFU, nice, thank you. Please answer me. Well, send a question. On advanced concept right now, MFU, should I start trading now or finish the course first? I would say start looking at the charts with the setups that you learn from the course. Any live sessions in Dubai soon? Soon. I see the momentum is decreasing. Can we take in any impulse if the next candle breaks the previous from any side? Well, what I want to see is, I want to see price create some sort of a support and then break support to push down. Yeah, and then we want price to create some sort of a support. Do you advise trading gold on 5-minute candle? No. How to level up in the emotion? 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. That is it. I'm a busy guy, so I need to open 2 computers. I actually have to do something very important. I actually have to do this something very, very important because I have to show this thing to you guys. Okay. All right. downloaded, because for some reason these things are not showing up where they are supposed to show up, which is annoying. Very annoying. Someone is coming up. हाँ जी, क्या हाल है?
Oh, nice.
हाँ?
Yeah, good morning.
Markets.
ये मार्केट से लोग हैं।
Yeah.
ये कैसे बनवाया?
ये बनवाए मैंने।
ठीक है। इधर वेदर से लाओ ना यार।
लाइव स्ट्रीम हो रही है, लाइव स्ट्रीम।
Oh yeah.
Okay. So while we are waiting, we're literally waiting for price to create some market structure. And while we wait, I have received what I wanted to receive so I can show this to you guys. SRC is the best lesson. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Omar Punjabi, from the moment I learned a lot. Yes. Okay. Here we go. We have the files suspicious download. Download the suspicious file. All right, take a look at this. Now, sometimes what people would do is they would take a sell as we break below this low. But I would advise highly against it. I would advise highly against it. No matter how amazing this may seem, I would still want to wait. I would still want to wait. Okay, open data folder. Let me show you what I wanted to show you. Go MQL, files. Let me copy these files over here. Experts, advisors. Okay, awesome. We are ready now. Restart MT5. Are you guys ready? This is something which you will love to see. You will absolutely love to see. So let me log into my account. And while we're waiting for market structure to form, with this simulator right here, I can simulate NFP that happened with, so this is something which you get with the Dominion Markets MT5 account. So I'm just going to wait for it to download the data. You'll see it's going to download till, I think, our NFP right over here, 6th. Awesome. Close, start simulation. And what we want is, I haven't traded NFP. Well, I did buy stops and sell stops. It didn't really go the way I wanted it to go. But like, you know, there was still, it was still okay. All right. Take a look at this, right? Take a look at this. We may have to forward this. Go towards sessions. Go towards New York. Are we coming close? 8. Right here. Where was it? This was it, right? This was it. This was NFP. Let's speed it up here a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. I hope I got the right time. Take a look at this. I'm still waiting for the candle to close though, in reality. So this is where this thing can really help. So like, let's say if I wanted to take like, you know, whatever, like a buy, take a buy. Stop loss goes right over here, wherever, and then play this. Oh no, this was not NFP. Was it? Nah, this was not NFP. I think it was this one right over here. Anyway, what was the time of this NFP? But you get the idea. This is where the simulator, you need to move to a red book. Okay. This is where the simulator like really, really helps. All right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this. Oh, wow, look at that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, right? Just waiting. I mean, if we can create this support and we can break below this area, I think we can continue on to push down. That is something I'm going to be looking for price to push down. That's it. How can I get the simulator? Just open up an MT5 account on Dominion Markets and you'll get access to the simulator. Don't worry. I'm a successful trader, but no funds. How are you a successful trader and you don't have any funds? What the fuck does that mean? I'm a successful trader, but I don't have any funds. Just deposit $10, turn it into $100, then turn it into $1,000. Boom. Now you got funds. I mean, come on, man. Like, that science doesn't make sense to me. Will you come in the 2025 Expo? Yes. Yes, we have a very big booth. We have a very big booth in the 2025 Expo. We're also going to be in the Expo on May as well. I'm going to be in the Expo in May as well. I studied and paper traded for the last 3 months with SRC concept from yesterday. I started trading for real account. Wish me luck. Good luck, buddy. Which dates? Google it. Google the dates. I don't know the dates on top of my head. Something in May. I'll have to Google them. Telegram link. You can go to my stories. I'm in UAE from 15th to 20th May. Yeah, I think it's the Forex. I don't know, Dubai Forex Trader Summit or something like that. Dubai Forex Trader Summit. It's happening in May. Are we waiting for the candle close? Yes, I am waiting for the candle close. I am waiting for the candle close. I'm waiting for the candle to close. Me, Raja, is waiting for the candle to close. Only me. Probably a demo trader. Okay. Do you plan to take any more trades? Yes. Yes, sir. I'm planning to take this account to $10,000. So wish me luck. Why you move from C Trader to MT5? Because we got a better deal with MT5. So I moved from C Trader to MT5. Plus, look at the spreads I'm getting on MT5 over here. I mean, if you want to compare apples to oranges, let me compare apples to oranges right here. So I'm going to load up my C Trader. You know, we're getting way better liquidity with MT5. So I'm opening up my C Trader right here. Let's log into my $600,000 account and take a look at the spread. Look at the gold spread on MT5, 1 pip. C Trader 1.2. See that, right? C Trader 1.2. 1 pip, 1.2. 1 pip, 1.2. I still have to withdraw this, though. $600,000. What should I get? Should I get a Maybach from this money? Maybach? Joking. How you made $15,000 to millions? Was it? No, 50,000. I have multiple businesses that bring me money. Can a challenge move from C trade to MT5? Yes. It's incorrect. One entry if we break, max a 15-minute tall the MT5, maybe. Dobry den, привет, how are you? Привет, Mr. Robot. Как дела? Как дела? Как дела? Is that how you say it? Как дела? Why your course blink when you click right? I don't know what you mean. Why your course blink when you click right? Don't click right then. Possible buy with wick fill? I don't know. The 15-minute candle is about to close, so it's very important to wait to see how the 15-minute candle closes. You know, I mean, I would love to say that this wick should be filled, 56 pips, but man, we have already moved so much. We've already moved so much, buddy. that you need to now ask yourself, how much more can we move? But it's gold. Who knows? Like, look, we've moved about 300 pips. 300 pips with all the risk that's in the world right now. We've moved about 300 pips. How is cow business in Pakistan? It's pretty good. If you can get cows now, by the time there's Eid, you will make some big returns. I know a guy, he just bought 500 baby cows. He bought 500 baby cows and 1,000 baby goats. And he's like, I'm gonna keep them with me till next year. Open an ECN account, sir. Open ECN account. How much is a baby cow? I don't know. Maybe like $200 or $300, something like that. So you need money to make money. So yeah, I'm at $4,000 now. I'm aiming to get this to 10,000, and from 10,000, I'm aiming to get this to 50,000. How much is a baby cow? You think this is a dairy farm mentorship live stream happening right now? Is this a dairy farm mentorship? Do you use pivot points? No, I don't use pivot points. No pivot points. I don't use pivot points. No, nothing blinks, buddy. Maybe it's you. But yeah, look at that. The 15-minute candle is about to close. And right after the candle closes, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if we really want the next 15 minutes to push up, it will need to make a lower wick and then continue to push up. Wow, so much volume. Look at the way price is moving. So much volume. Wow, wow, wow. This is incredible volume coming in. Incredible. How can I register on Dominion Markets? Man, with that question, I don't even think you should be registering. With that question, I don't think you should register. Yeah, this is incredible volume. There we go. 15-minute candle is there. If we want this candle to continue to push up, it needs to make a lower wick and then continue on to push and then continue on to push up. All right, let's take a look at this chart. Chart sent by a 13-year-old. Oh, wrong chart. Yeah, what am I seeing over here? It says IMGR is temporarily over capacity. God damn, so many people on IMGR right now. So many people on IMGR right now. Raja, are there any discounts on Dominion funding? Well, yes, there are. Discounts on Dominion funding. This is it right over here. You go to dominionfunding.trade, scroll down, and for this month, we're running a 15% discount on our 100K challenge. 15% discount on the 100K challenge on everything. Yeah. 15 for 50, only on 100K. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Oh, again, IMGR is experiencing high levels of volume. Oh, look at that. See that? See that? That is why you stay calm. Don't you dare ask Raj a stupid question. What did you eat today? Check your diet tomorrow. We need kind of responses. Okay. Let me show you what I got for lunch today. Why Dominion Funding Challenge are expensive than competitors like Funding Pips. So listen to me. Funding Pips is a very dear friend of mine. He's a very dear friend of mine. Khalid is my very, very, very dear friend. Amazing guy. He runs his company like an iron fist. Amazing company. But Dominion Funding is much more expensive than any other prop firm. It's at the level of FTMO. You know, it's at the level of FTMO. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because the trading conditions that you get on an ECN account at Dominion Markets, you get the same exact trading conditions on your funding account on Dominion Funding. Same exact spreads, no delay, no latency. So the spreads that you pay somewhere else, you know, that cost is something that you don't get over here. This man puts on a suit and drops knowledge for free. Thank you. How do you control baldness? Don't take testosterone. And if you still have baldness, go get a hair transplant. Someone is asking whether you buy goats. Yeah, I buy all the goats. Every goat you see on Instagram, I bought them. I'm actually looking to buy a prop firm that's failing. You know, so if you guys know any prop firm that's failing, let me know. I'll buy them. Can you show Dominion Funding spreads on gold? Yeah, the same spreads you see on Dominion Markets are the spreads you get on Dominion Funding. Same spreads you get there. I was up around 4%, took a small trade in pre-London while Australian news account. Oh, really? Yeah, MT5 will be with the Dominion Funding very, very soon. But yo, look at that, right? We're creating some sort of a support. If we break below 30.40, I think we are pushing down. Oh yeah, so I was about to show you what I'm going to eat later on. This is what I'm going to eat. Look at this. You guys know what this is? Wow, so nice. Look at that. Look at this piece of chicken. Khichdi. It's called khichdi. I don't know what you call this in English, but in my language, it's called khichdi. Buy QT. They suck. Okay. Awesome. Let me make a tweet on that. Quant trade, right? All right. Let me make a tweet on that right now. I'm going to make a tweet on that right now. And I want you guys to go and retweet it. Where's my phone? Quantil trade. I write the tweet if they have not blocked me. If they have blocked me, then I can't do the tweet. All right, making the tweet right now. What's their Twitter anyway? Khichdi is when you're sick. Yeah, I had food poisoning, so I was eating khichdi. Came back from Pakistan, I got food poisoning. I was down for 2 days. So I told my wife, yo, whip up that khichdi. Whip it up. I was trading in XNest. I put a buy limit order in gold and got executed 10 pips above the price. They're saying is because of slippage, but I was trading during pre-near. Yeah, there's no, whatever XNest is telling you, whatever bullshit that they're telling you, it's all bullshit. It's because there's a setting. There's a setting that you can do. Well, there's a setting that brokers can do that if you have any limit orders or pending orders, there's a setting that they can automatically slip it by 5 to 10 pips. Automatically. So that's what happened to you. We don't do that shit. We don't do that stuff. You know? Do you know Waqar Zaka? Yes, I know Waqar Zaka. Anyway, what's Quantil Trade's Twitter? What is that? Dominion Markets login dashboard takes years to load. Yeah, no problem. We're moving to a new one. What's Quantil Trade's Twitter? Maybe they have blocked me or something. Quant Teckle. Quant 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 Teckle. Quant Teckle. Yeah, why would the fuck would they have such a difficult name? Okay. Okay, anyway, guys, go retweet that. I have just tweeted that. Go retweet it. I asked Quantical, so what do they think? By QT, they suck. So hilarious. What about the trade? There's no trade. What do you want to trade? There's no trade. There's no trade happening. Like, what do you want to trade? YourPropFirm.com. This website sell good prop firm. No, this website, YourPropFirm.com. This website, prop firms. What the fuck is this? Streamline your prop trading, launch your proprietary technology. Okay, launch your prop firm. Ready for immediate growth, $300,000, challenge funding, instant funding. Okay. They have prop firms for sale. Interesting. No, but at the same time, you got to understand how much money they owe to people, you know? 4.6 million, led by CEO. Who's the CEO? Why do they have it for sale for? If they have done over 4.6 million in revenue, why the fuck are they selling it for $300,000? Why? So stupid. This is fake. This is retarded, man. It makes no business sense. Someone is using your name in Telegram channel. Well, then don't get scammed. Gold is giving FOMO. No, there's no. Gold is giving no trade. Bro, you're not checking my page. Where's your page? Dominion funding available for UAE residents? Not yet. Brother, where are you posting this? Post this in the London session. Post this in the London session and let me take a look at that right now. Yeah, post this in London session on Discord. खिचड़ी खा रहे हो भाई? यस, खिचड़ी खाएंगे हम थोड़ी देर में, माइक्रोवेव में गरम करके. गरम ताकत लेंगे, ताकत. Next vlog is going to be uploaded tonight. Next vlog will be uploaded tonight. What the hell is this? Sent. Anhad.
New York.
Wow, look at this guy. Close? Look at this guy over here. Oh, where did it go? So this is our Market Fluidity Discord. Look at this. Look at these results. Wow, big screen, baby. Look at that, $600. Look at that. Performance history, $19,000 account. Buddy, amazing. Hey, listen, why don't you come trade on Dominion Markets? What is this? Are you in the US? Are you in the US or like where are you from? Are you in the US? Is this Trade Locker? Oh, Exness. Oh, you're in India. Come trade on Dominion Markets. What are you doing on Exness? Just because they've been around for a long time doesn't mean you stay with them. All right, let's see over here. Anyway, Dominion Markets in Canada. Yes, if you are from the US, you cannot sign on to Dominion Markets. You can't. From the US, you can't sign on to Dominion Markets. But you can use Trade Locker. There's another entity, Dominion X. You can use Trade Locker. Trade Locker. Same trade. Oh, wow, look at that. Same trading conditions on Trade Locker, though. Exact same trading condition. I think this thing should be over here somewhere. Yeah, dominionx.com. I will make Dominion Markets when my dad gets Emirates ID in next 1 month. India tax is way too high. Oh, wow. Yes, I think that's going to be great. So far, there's been nothing. No trade. Please open Cent account. No, sir. Trading strategy is easy and straightforward. Majority, we don't have patience. Yes, man, look, I've been just waiting. Dominion Markets for Germany? Yes, Dominion Markets is available in Germany. And don't forget, with a MT5 account, when you open an MT5 account, you get the MT5 Simulator where you can test your strategies. Yes, you can. Sanchi, can UK citizen living in UAE? Yes, you can. Why Dominion Funding don't work with client from Russia? Hold on. I'll send that message right now. By the way, bro, please open up Russia registrations. Okay, I just sent that message. Sells incoming. Sells, I'm only looking for sells below 30, 40. Also, you got to look at it this way, right? Now when I'm thinking about it, I think that the entire reason we pushed up is because of the risk in the world right now. Look what China is doing. Look what Trump is saying. All this risk in the world is making prices go cuckoo. Cuckoo. When you were in your early stages in trading, what kept you going? Were you able to make money on a daily basis? No. In my first 6 months, I made money, and then I lost over $100,000. And then there's a podcast I did, and I talk about that in great detail. And I told my wife, I'm like, yo, listen, so I am way too deep. I am way too deep in this game to call it quits. That's basically what happened. I told her I'm way too deep, and you are with me in this game now. So better buckle up those seats. Wow, look at BTC. Holy shit, son. Look at BTC. Look at this data being uploaded. See that? Look at this data being uploaded. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's bring up Ethereum. Look at this data being uploaded all the way back. We can go even further, I guess. Anyway, who needs to see all that? What did your wife say? To be honest, my wife, she believed in me more than I believed in myself. She believed in me. I remember there was this one time when we couldn't pay rent. Like, we lived in an apartment, we couldn't pay rent, and the rent for that apartment was like $1,300. We couldn't pay rent. And this woman looked at me and she said, hey, listen, why don't we cannot pay rent. This means we don't have enough money to have roof over our heads for the next month. So let's sell our wedding jewelry to pay rent. And we sold the wedding jewelry to pay rent. And I remember that time we didn't have enough money to put a roof over our heads and we had to pay rent. The times have changed so much. Next year is going to be 10 years to that. And times have changed so much. Now we have 5 paid off homes in 3 different countries. That's how much times have changed. Like, like she owns $100,000 in bags. She owns more than $100,000 in jewelry. Alhamdulillah, like that, that's how much times have changed now. Anyway, let's take a look at pound yen over here. Pound yen is whatever. Screw pound yen. Gold. This candle has to make a top wick, break this low for it to continue to push down. That's what it has to do. It has to wick up, break below this low to push down. That's what I'm looking and waiting for price to happen. Raja Demo Trader. Man, shut the fuck up, prop funded. Go ask your dad for pocket money instead of calling me a demo trader. I met you guys when you did your boot camp in Dubai. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can we also set an MT5 to see when the next candle is starting? Yeah, it's called time. The time is something you can look at the clock. But there's an indicator for that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. I have to jump in some meetings and have to eat my khichdi. But I'm going to be, for sells, I'm going to be looking at for price to break below 30.39 for it to push down. For buys, obviously above 30.47. So let's see what happens. Anyway, take care. We'll see you on Thursday. No, we'll see you on Friday. Oh, hold on. 30.39. 30.39. Hello? Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, can we send the driver upstairs?
Yes. Send him to my office. I'm here.
Okay, sir. What's the room number?
405, Tower B.
Okay, sir. 405.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Room, eh? Room. Anyway. Okay, here we go. 30.39. 30.39. Stop loss, 25 pips for price to push down. I'm going to have an eagle eye on this. eagle eye on this. This is a very delicate situation. Very delicate situation over here. Very delicate situation. Just waiting for it to break below 30.39. 30.39. Retracing. See that? Very, very delicate situation. Oh, wow. This is good. You know, the worst thing in trading is to execute the trade. That's the worst thing, is to execute the trade. If it retraces, I'm happy. I don't need to execute. But the worst thing is to execute the trade. You execute and you're like, all right, 30.39. Once it breaks below the low, oh, here we go. Break it. Break below the low, and hopefully we can continue to push down. Below, oh, retracing now. Oh, retracing. Breaking. Can we break below the low to take a sell? Come on. I got my finger on the mouse, ready to go. Like Call of Duty. You guys played Call of Duty before? The old one, Call of Duty Medal of Honor, Moha. The after. Oh, no. Such a bad entry. Oh my God. That is horrible. That is such a bad. Are you in a sell? Yes, Sherlock. Can't you see I'm in a sell? Such a bad entry. Such a bad entry. Moved so fast. Price moved faster than I could click. This is not good. This is a bad entry. Bad entry. The worst entry I've ever taken. The worst entry. Like, what am I supposed to do with this, man? What am I supposed to do with this? Shit. This is where you literally say shit. Like, this is shit entry. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I mean, if the entry was right over here, it would have been worth it. But it's not even worth it. Fuck this, man. Screw this. Anyway, see you on Friday. Bye-bye. Don't overtrade now. Just be safe. Damn it. Damn. What a bad entry. Bad boy.